Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amanda, and I'm here at Universal Studios Hollywood for Halloween Horror Nights. Actually, end of the night, but I forgot to film an intro earlier, so I'm filming it now. And let me show you how the night went.
It's been several years since I have been to Universal, so I opted for the after 2 p.m. day-night ticket, which not only gave us early access to HHN, but daytime entry to Universal, as well as access to Super Nintendo World. We were able to spend a few hours checking out the park, including Springfield, USA, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which was so cool. As I said, it's been a long time since I've been, so these were totally new to me. We made our way down to the lower lot, and Universal had opened the Weeknd Nightmare Trilogy bar early, so we were able to check it out and grab a drink. There were several themed drink options, both with alcohol and without, along with a couple of flatbreads. The short rib one sounded so good. Personally, I'm a fan of the Weeknd and thought it was neat they had a bar set up to go along with the house, which is definitely on my list to visit this evening. I love that the bar had a rooftop bar vibe to it. We opted to try the Too Late cocktail, which features tequila with peach and lime juices, raspberry puree, and a grenadine-filled syringe, which you are supposed to inject into the drink. It made such a pretty color and was really tasty and not overly sweet. We spotted some people taking the grenadine syringe like a shot. What? Definitely don't do that unless you like a mouthful of syrup. Just before early entry started, we headed over to our first haunted house of the night, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Legacy of Leatherface. This was the one I was least wanting to experience because I knew it would be scary AF. The movie totally freaks me out, and I knew this maze would be no exception, so I was nervous going into this one. Since we were early, we basically walked to almost the front of the line. I was glad to be going through this one first to kick off the spooky night and also to avoid the major crowds that were sure to come later in the night. I heard this one gets up to a 90+ minute wait.
We're just grateful for early entry so we don't have to wait in all of this. We're just walking right on in. We are literally going to be one of the first groups going into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I'm not sure how I feel about this.
If you know where to look.
After waiting about 15 minutes and having this creepy guy wearing a blown out cow head staring at us the whole time, it was our turn to head in. There were definitely some good scares in this one. I'm not a fan of the chainsaws, so I moved through this one real quick. Even though it looked gross, the design was really well done. It even smelled nasty like a slaughterhouse at one point. It was cool they had all the different Leatherfaces from the different films. Universal and its characters did a really good job on this one.
Always been in me.
TCM, we headed into the Weeknd Nightmare Trilogy and basically just walked right in. I love having early entry. It was definitely the way to go to beat the crowds. This maze is inspired by Dante's Divine Comedy with references to the Inferno, or Hell, Purgatory, and Paradise, but with the Weeknd's creative twists. It's said to parallel his different albums and was very unique and fun. Aside from the literal blinding lights, I like this one a lot. It didn't have a ton of scares, but visually I could appreciate the creativity. Next, we went to Dead Exposure Death Valley, where basically an experiment in a top secret government facility goes wrong, turning everyone into radioactive zombies. Zombie houses are always a good time, and this one had a few scares that got me. Definitely felt a bit tame compared to TCM though. Even though it was early entry, some of the houses in the lower lot opened later. Dead Exposure didn't open until 6:30, and Eternal Bloodlines didn't open until 6:45. We ended up walking on a Jurassic World while we waited for them to open. Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines was the house I was really looking forward to since I like the OG Universal Monsters. Basically, Van Helsing's daughter Saskia and the Bride of Frankenstein team up to go up against Dracula's daughter and her army of vampires. This one features music from Slash and was located in Soundstage 12, which was once the largest studio on the Universal lot and where so many classics were filmed, including Dracula, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Scarface, Back to the Future, Batman Returns, Jurassic Park, and so many more.
Valley of Light.
My pursuit of Dracula's brides is a problem.
This one was a bit disappointing for me in regards to scares. It had a great storyline and iconic characters, plus the music was really good, but I left feeling kind of meh about it. That head rip-off scene was intense though. Since it was just after 7, we decided to go on The Mummy, which I have never been on. The line stated a 20-minute wait, but we literally walked to the front and were on in less than 5 minutes. I had no clue what to expect, but I loved the Mummy movies. It was fun. I had no idea the ride went backwards. Our ticket type gave us access to Super Nintendo World, so we went over to check it out. It was cute and very much felt like you were in a Mario game. However, it seemed pretty small and not a whole lot there. There were character meet and greets with Toad and Princess Peach, the Toadstool Cafe was open, no reservations needed, and there was no line for Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. I thought the ride was okay. I'm not the biggest video game player, but I did enjoy playing Mario Kart back in the day. I think we spent more time just walking through the empty queue to get to the loading area than we did on the actual ride. That queue is super visual, but so long. There's no way I would wait more than 20 or 30 minutes for this ride. Low-key, I feel like there was more effort put into this queue than the actual ride itself. If you have never been, I recommend checking out a ride-through video of this ride. I will admit it was neat to check out this world without crowds or having to make a reservation. At this point, we were starving and I wanted to try Leatherface's barbecue, inspired by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, located in the lower lot. This Texas-style barbecue joint offered a brisket sandwich, barbecue ribs, and this insane 22-inch chili cheese dog. Seriously, like 4 people could split this thing. I wanted to try the porch pounder cocktail, but could only carry a couple entrees. Franklin's Barbecue Ribs features 5 Coca-Cola barbecue ribs served with a side of potato salad and barbecue baked beans. These were surprisingly tender and tasty, although Steve said he could taste leather. I didn't get that, but I thought they were really good. The baked beans were so good. We also tried Pam's brisket sandwich, which was a hit for us. The savory brisket had a yummy smoke flavor that paired well with the barbecue sauce. The bun was soft and the coleslaw provided a slight crunch. Super yummy. Sorry, Pam. For dessert, I picked up the Mini Stay Puft S'mores. This one has been having a viral moment and it's easy to see why. It's super cute and has that perfect just torched finish. Just don't expect to get that ooey gooey melty s'mores vibe. I think they keep these refrigerated because the marshmallow was on the cool side, the chocolate bar was hard, and the graham cracker was soft like it had been in damp air. It still tasted yummy, but as a s'mores girl, this wasn't it for me. Here's a peek at some merch items for HHN, including a refillable drink bottle along with a Little Boo pumpkin popcorn bucket. He lights up too. They also had some cookies in case that sweet tooth hits. How cute is this little Frankenstein one? We finally made our way back to the upper lot. I like crows, so I love this Murder of Crows scare zone. Except I was sad to see the baby crow wasn't in his nest. They had these giant crows that would come up to you. So crazy. It was really cool seeing them walk around and go up to everybody. My favorite scare zone was definitely Luchadores Monstruosos, which was based off a Lucha Libre horror film. This area was a lot of fun. I liked how they were all dressed as Universal monsters like Wolfman here.
Sizes and colors. You know you want one. It's going to be an exciting night, folks. Good seats are still available ringside. Get your tickets at the ticket booth.
After making it out of the scare zones alive, we wanted to check out the Purge show, but made a quick stop to see Chucky at Chucky Dive Bar. Here you could grab a drink and hang out with the Chucky doll for a bit. He was actually really well done. It was kind of cool. We then made our way to the Purge Dangerous Waters show, which is at the Waterworld Show Arena. After watching a pre-show video, you enter the arena for the show. It was really well done. The stunts and effects were epic. It definitely kept you on the edge of your seat. After the show, we headed over to where the Ghostbusters and Insidious mazes were, which, let me tell you, was a hike and a half. I needed hydration after that walk. The line for Insidious was super long, so we opted for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire first. In a nutshell, an ancient artifact has released a new entity, causing all of New York to freeze. Luckily, the Ghostbusters are there to hopefully save the day. There was definitely something strange in this neighborhood.
What in tarnation? Welcome to the new.
We realized we had missed the terror tram, unfortunately. It closed around 11 p.m., which was so early. We opted to head out a bit early before closing. Even though it felt rushed in the houses, overall we had a really good time.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. I would love if you could like this video, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.